Speaking about getting them to take the next step, I'd like you to think of your video library, your library of content, as a representative of your entire brand. There is no one video is your whole brand. One video is like a snippet of it. One video is just a snapshot of who you are and what you bring to the table, what you represent. So when I see people who are saying like, oh, I'd like to make a video, I want it to go viral, I want millions of people to watch it and everybody buy my stuff. Well, okay, that could happen. I'm not saying that it won't happen. I'm just saying that it's a really difficult path and you may or may not go broke or go out of business before it happens. Whereas if you were to make a library that built upon video after video after video, and then the whole thing sort of represented your brand and gave people a really good impression of who you are and what you can do for them, that is something that could be far more valuable in the long run than a viral video that may get a lot of clicks and a lot of interest and a lot of sales in the short run. Because even if it got you a lot in the short run, eventually that video, the viralness of that video is going to just die. No one's going to care about it in a few days or a few weeks. But a library of content can be eternal. It could be there for years to come. And you can continually refer people to the same video over and over again. Hey, we just talked about such and such. I made a video about that. Why don't I send you the link to it and you go watch it before our meeting on Friday and you can figure out if we're a fit or not. The video is made. It's there now forever. You don't have to redo it every week. You don't have to refilm it every time you want to send somebody to it. So if you think of this library of content as a representative of your entire brand, that becomes a powerful, powerful tool. Instead of each individual video being something where you're trying to get it to go viral and people buy your stuff, I would like you to think of each individual video as doing the job of just getting them to make one click. We want them to watch a video and then do a click. And that click is just the next logical step for them. Now there can be a lot of options for them because you don't really know what order they're going to watch the video. It's probably not going to be like a Netflix series where they're going to start at episode 1 and then watch it straight through. They may start with a video right in the middle. It may be the 15th video you ever made, but it's the first one they're watching. So that might be too early on for them to say, oh yeah, I know I want to hire you. Let me just call you right now. Each video is going to give them a couple of options for the next call to action, the next click. Watch this next video. Download this free thing that you have. It may be call me, but if all of them are there, then they're going to be able to choose which one is appropriate for them depending on where they are in their own personal journey with you. That's why I like sending people to your website rather than sending them to YouTube. Because if you send them to YouTube, now you have to put all of these call to action at the end of every video because you don't know where they are in the journey. Call me or just click the next video or download this thing. That gets noisy and it's there in the same box. It's confusing and they don't know what they're supposed to do next. Within the video itself, you can just leave it pretty simple. Your phone number can be there, but it could just be like the next step, watch another video. But let's say they're watching it on your website. Well, throughout your website, can be on the sidebar or in the footer, can be a little tiny form to download your free report, your free whatever, get on your email list. You could have something for your group if you run a group. There can be other calls to action sprinkled in the web page, but not necessarily in their face in the video. That you don't need to be constantly barraging them with everything they need to possibly do inside the video. That's why I like sending them to the website.